How long you been here?
About 5 minutes.
You here all by yourself?
Well, I tried to get some waiters to come with me, but they were all chicken.
How'd you learn to pick a lock like that?
Well, I had to do something. I mean, I can't just let the daily grind go down the tubes. I wouldn't have a job.
Yeah, and then you'd be a full-time cat burglar.
Seriously, I owe Ryan big time for hiring me. See, I just moved here to Bay City.
Oh?
Yeah.
From where?
Indiana.
What town?
Livingston.
Does the name Ian Rain mean anything to you?
Who?
We got an APB out on him. He was last seen in this area.
Sorry. Are you going to arrest me?
That depends.
On what?
First, I'm going to call Ryan Harrison. See if the story of yours checks out.
Jake is my fiancé.
Congratulations. I remember Jake from way back when.
People say that I've changed some.
Nothing like the influence of a good woman.
Oh.
Have you set a date?
No, not yet.
So, Sandy, what brings you back in town?
I want to help stop who's ever trying to take over Cory Publishing.
Well, I was going across country talking to the stockholders. I stopped in San Francisco and visited with Blaine and Sandy.
Naturally, I was very concerned when I heard what was going on. After Rachel left, I sat down with Blaine, and we both decided that right now I belong in Bay City helping my family.
How long will you be staying?
As long as Rachel needs me. Eventually, I have to get back to my wife and kids.
He has 2 children, a boy and a girl.
We didn't want to move the family. Blaine is filling in for me at the station.
Oh, great. Sandy runs a sister station to KBAY in San Francisco.
Oh.
I hear Matt is running the show over there now.
Actually, he owns the show.
He's a mogul. I can't say it surprises me.
Yeah. Well, actually, Paulina's up and coming on the producing end.
See, we've got something in common already.
Must be in the genes.
Yeah.
I am really glad you're here. I've wondered for so long what you were like.
Well, I think you two are going to get along famously.
Joe, of course. I mean, he's nothing like Iris.
You didn't tell me Iris is still giving you trouble.
No, she's trying to reform.
Well, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Jake?
I'm sure Rachel and Sandy have a lot of catching up to do.
Jake, think I can take my half-sister out to lunch sometime?
Sure, of course.
I love that.
Give us a chance to get to know each other.
Oh, that would be great. I guess I'll get my stuff out of the guest room.
Well, that's not necessary. We have plenty of room.
Well, Allie doesn't need a babysitter anymore, and I want to be with Jake.
Oh, sure.
I'll help you pack.
Thanks. It's great seeing you
Yeah.
and meeting you.
You too.
Pleasure seeing you again.
You too, Jake.
All right. You are something else, sweet.
I figured we needed some time alone. We still have some issues to work out, you know.
I'll be up in a minute. I'm going to go check with the police and see if they hailed rain, okay?
Sure.
I never really knew Jake, but he seems like a nice guy.
He puts up a good front.
You don't approve of him of being with Paulina?
Oh, Mom would say I should give him a second chance, but I just don't have that kind of patience.
You miss Ada a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't get to the service.
Well, you're here now. And with Amanda and Jamie gone, it's nice to have some support.
You can count on me.
I'm sorry I've taken you away from your family. Sit down. Tell me how the kids are.
Oh, well, Alex, you know, is playing soccer.
Oh, so he's happy.
He is. And Maggie? Do you remember what it's like having a teenage daughter?
Any teenager you think you can't survive.
This is even worse. I'm afraid Maggie is taking after her mother.
She's turning into Cecile?
The similarities are scary. They're both very self-centered. It's been tough for Blaine. I don't have to tell you what it's like when a stepchild makes her life miserable.
Yes. Well, Blaine's having trouble handling her.
It got to the point they weren't even speaking to each other. I packed Maggie off to be with Cecile for a few months on a European tour.
Sandy, do you think that was wise?
I'm hoping it'll be shock therapy. Maggie needs to see that living your life to please only yourself does not necessarily make you happy.
Your father would be very proud of you.
I should have been here for you after my father died.
You were in spirit.
Seems like I was always trying to prove myself to Dad. Somehow I always let him down.
No, you didn't. He was very proud of you.
I'm going to help you beat this takeover attempt. I owe it to my father.
Don't touch that. It's evidence.
Oh, I just want to clean up the place before my boss gets here. Ryan's a neat freak. I'll just take this to the dumpster.
How stupid do you think I am?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Cover the guard back outside. If the suspect's still in the area, I don't want him getting near Mrs. Harrison. We got you covered, sir. Hey, Dave, thanks for tracking me down.
We figured that this break-in might have something to do with the APB you put out.
Oh, it wasn't a break-in.
So what do you got so far?
Now, your security company called in a possible B&E at 2027. Approximately 5 minutes later, my partner and I arrived on the scene and discovered this young lady rifling through your desk. She claims she knows you. Is that true?
Yeah.
I tried to explain everything, Ryan. See, I had to come over here to get the supplier's name and number, and we'll see, the Daily Grind was going to grind its last bean.
She's an employee of mine. Sometimes she gets a little over-eager.
I've noticed.
Give us a minute, okay?
Sure. Be right outside.
Can she go with him?
Think I'm gonna miss this?
This is between me and my
You're
boss.
not exactly in a position to bargain, Joy, if that's your real name.
Why don't you believe
Why don't we just cut the crap, okay? Sit down. You are in a very tight spot.
It's all a misunderstanding.
What do you think the cops are going to think when they find out that you've got a history of breaking and entering?
I do not.
Oh, really? So what do you call breaking into the Richardson apartment in Bayview Court?
I was house-sitting while they were in Europe.
Jack and Fran Richardson, they'll testify against that.
You're dead meat if you don't cooperate.
I have nothing to hide.
Oh, good. So then I'm sure you won't mind the cops finding out that, let's see, you're a runaway, that you're probably underage, you're operating under an alias, and you haven't been in the Daily Grind for about 2 days, so you have no way in hell of knowing whether we've got out of beans or not.
Well, let me explain.
Okay, so while you're explaining that, why don't you explain why you and Ian were in my apartment? Assessing the space for houseplants?
It's not what you think.
If I were you, I'd start worrying about what the police are thinking.
You weren't alone tonight, were you? You were the one who knocked over those gasoline cans and allowed Ian Rain to escape. You know what that's called? That's called aiding and abetting a fugitive from justice. It's a felony, so we can put that on your list as well.
Do yourself a favor, George. Just spill it.
You weren't alone tonight, either. Ian Rain was with you.
Come on, just tell us the truth.
So where did he go? Don't you make a sound, Paulina. Come on, Joy. Oh, come on. The cops are going to find this guy no matter what, so why don't you just do us all a favor and tell us where he went?
Was he here with you?
What were you doing in my office? More importantly, what were you looking for?
Come on, Joy. Would you want to go to jail for this guy?
Joy, I can help you out. I can offer you immunity from prosecution.
I'm not a criminal.
Joy, come on. You don't want to find out what it's like to be locked up, not know when you're going to get out.
Just tell him the truth.
Face it, Joy. I'm your last friend on Earth.
It's true. And you know something? He's a good guy. You can trust him. Keeps his word. I've always admired that about him.
I don't need his help.
No? I don't know, but given the choice between trusting Ian Rain and Ryan Harrison, I don't think it's much of a contest.
Joy, do you have any idea what your friend Ian Rain is capable of?
I'll tell you. He broke into my hotel room on my wedding night, and he drugged me, and he kidnapped me. And then Ryan and I ended up in a cave with no air. We almost died because of him.
Joy, you gotta help us nail this guy.
Okay, I'll tell you what I know, but I was alone all night, I swear.
Just tell us where he went.
I'm not sure, but... See, I don't know him very well. I just met him at the Daily Grind once, and I thought he was cute, so I chatted him up. He said that he liked to hang out at the old mill. He invited me over there a couple times. So, I don't know, if he's hiding, I guess that's where he'd be.
Roper!
You know, we just have to find him before he hurts anybody else.
You don't know Ian. You're not the only one.
She's lying.
I think you're right.
She'd do anything to protect him.
Well, the truth's gonna come out. But if she is lying, she's in a whole world of trouble.
So is anyone who runs into Ian Rain.